Hey everybody, my name is Jennifer. This is Metatron speaking. We're going to talk about energy healing today. This is this is an important topic, so that's why I'm bringing it up. So I'm going to talk about your energetic body today. I'm going to teach you how to know when your energy is out of balance. I'm going to talk to you about the types of healing, why it's important, and I'm going to give you a channeled message from Metatron for what he's saying about it. So your energetic body is really the only real body that you have. Your physical body is only here for this run. It's going to die, it's going to disappear. Your energetic body is going to continue to move forward back to the divine realms and then again back to a planet whenever you're incarnating. So you always have the same energy body. So this is important. Let's see, it is your forever body. When your energy is not flowing the way it is designed to, your body will suffer. Your physical body will suffer. Your emotions will suffer. Your thoughts will suffer. Your behaviors will suffer. So, this is why the energetic body is so important because the energetic body is the root cause of everything you see manifested. Your physical ailments, your emotional ailments, whatever the case may be, your thoughts, there's an energetic cause for most. Can I say all? He says no. There's an energetic cause for most every ailment, most every concern, most every problem, is what Metatron is saying. So let's talk about some of the ways that you can tell that your energy is not in balance or that your energy needs some help. So this is not an all-inclusive list. This is just a couple main points. So, if you are struggling with confidence or decision making, if you are struggling with feeling joy, if you are if you feel like you are creatively blocked, if you have a hard time saying what you think, what you believe, or what you want, if you feel angry frequently, or if you have bouts of rage, and the rage doesn't have to come very often. The rage can be once a year. If rage is showing up, that is an energetic problem that's trying to get your attention. If you have difficulty concentrating, if you don't feel calm under pressure, if you feel judgmental towards yourself and others. So this list could go on forever. It really could. So I'm not going to be all encompassing with this list. But essentially, if you don't feel your best emotionally, or if you don't feel your best physically, or if you don't feel your best spiritually, these are signs that your energy needs assistance, that your energy might be out of balance. You might have trauma that needs to be cleared. There's most likely an energetic component to this. So Metatron says divine energy from the Creator is meant to flow through your energy centers, which are your chakras, and throughout you. This is your life force. It supports your emotional health, your mental health, your physical body, your energy levels, and allows you to connect with your creativity and the spiritual world. Your energy centers, or your chakras, themselves should be in constant motion and in balance. When they are too open, specific problems manifest. When your chakras aren't open enough, specific problems manifest. When the flow of energy is blocked by trauma that needs to be processed, the chakra cannot function properly. There should be an easy flow of energy from the divine through the chakras at the top of your body, down through your body, and out again to the earth. The great grounding energy is beneath your feet, your earth, and the great divine energy of Creator is above your head. both holding you in a perfect balance of experiencing the earthly world while being connected to your celestial home. So if you don't feel connected to planet Earth, or if you don't feel connected to your celestial home, this is a sign that something's not in balance because you're supposed to have both. Um, it's very easy for your chakras to become imbalanced. It's kind of annoying, but it's a fact. It's extremely easy for them to go out of balance. Just interacting with other people's energy can imbalance multiple chakras. Um, you having emotions makes your chakras fluctuate. Your chakras are not fixed. It's not like it's this constant, solid, fixed opening type of thing. It's not. The chakras are constantly moving, constantly in flux. And the idea is to keep all of your chakras within the range, however open or closed they are, within the range that's healthy and going to give you the maximum benefit. Because again, too open, that causes problems. Too closed causes problems. We need it within just a certain fluctuating range that's good for everybody. It is a balancing act to keep them in the range where they are working properly for you. Because of this, your approach to taking care of your energy should be twofold. You should be doing things daily that support balanced energy, and you should be periodically seeing a professional energy healer to take care of the larger issues that can't be resolved with daily maintenance. So, Metatron gives me the metaphor of taking care of your teeth. So, you brush your teeth daily, twice a day, hopefully, to take care of your teeth, right? And then you also go to a professional, the dentist, every 6 months to make sure you don't have any larger problems. And if that professional locates a problem, then you might start going to see them a little more frequently until that problem is resolved. Um, so, keeping your energy healthy follows the same concept of daily effort and periodic professional effort. So, let's talk about what you can do daily to help keep your chakras balanced and functioning in a way that's best for you. So, there are many, many different ways to do this. I'm just going to touch on a few of the common ones. So, meditation. If you do daily meditation, that is a great way to keep your chakras aligned. If you do yoga or some other physical activity, Qigong, I think I'm just going to check with him. Even just going to the gym regularly will help keep, to some extent, your chakras in alignment. Conscious breath work, that's its very own category that you can Google and look up. Um, You can use crystals to help support the balancing of chakras. I have crystal grids on my website, not for all chakras yet. One day I will have all of them for sure. But right now I have for the solar plexus, I have solar plexus support crystal grid, and I have a sacral chakra support crystal grid. So if you want to go to orangelightenergy.com, you can download those, you can view them. They're part of videos that I put on YouTube. But just looking at the crystal grid will balance your chakra, will help support it. Um, so, all these things I just talked about, these are your daily ways to keep things in balance. Oh, and the one I didn't mention, this is the one I use, sound healing. So, I have two different ways I go about the sound healing. I use um, singing bowls. So I personally own 7 singing bowls. It's one bowl that hits the frequency that is associated with one of each of the 7 main chakras throughout the physical body. So I will hit on each of those. Sometimes I need to hit on one more than others to get it balanced, and because I can communicate with Metatron, he can tell me if I need to do it a little bit more on one chakra or not. If you use a pendulum and you buy yourself singing bowls, you could do the same thing. You could ask him after you hit each singing bowl, okay, do I need to do that more? Yes or no, he'll tell you. If you don't want to purchase singing bowls because they are expensive and they take up space, the other option is there are many wonderful human beings on YouTube who offer free um, singing bowl performances or whatever you want to call them. So I will, in my description, I will list my favorite person that I love to listen to, and he will just play stuff for, I don't know, 3 hours, 7 hours, 12 hours, whatever the case may be. And just listening to some of these singing bowls, you don't have to listen to them very long. It's just, 15 minutes worth. It's going to balance out your chakras. So, these things that I've listed, these are the ways that, based on Metatron's analogy, these are brushing your teeth. These are your daily energy maintenance methods, right? But you still have larger problems that can pop up. And if you have never been to a professional energy healer before, I 100% guarantee you, you would benefit greatly from going. 100%. Stand behind that statement. So let's talk about going to a professional energy healer. So, how often should you go? So, if you're really serious about balancing your energy, you can go as frequently as once a month. Can't go more often than that because you need time to process things. Once a month is peak energy maintenance going to a professional. Did you know? Because I don't think a lot of people know this. Did you know that energy healers go to other energy healers regularly to maintain their own energy? You probably don't think of that because you're thinking, oh, well, you can just heal yourself. And yes, we can. Yes, we can. Being an energy healer is kind of like being a masseuse. Can we massage ourselves? Yes, we can. Does it feel better when someone else does it for us? Yes, it does. So sometimes there are things that other energy healers can see and can capture and can resolve that we are not able to do for ourselves. And I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that we're not able. I want to say that maybe I think as energy healers, I think we have some human flaws. And I think my flaw as an energy healer for myself is that I don't give myself the level of attention, the level of focus, the level of effort that I give everyone else. And when I do, my healing of myself is amazing, but it takes effort, right? And so sometimes it's just nicer to go to somebody else who can put that effort in for us. Okay, so there are two types of energy healing I want to talk about. There are probably, I don't even, hundreds, I don't know. I have no idea. There are tons of types of energy healing. I'm going to talk about Reiki because that's that is the most mainstream, most common, um, most well-known version of energy healing. So I want to address that. And I'm also going to address the type of healing that Susan and I do at Orange Light Energy, which doesn't quite have a name, but we're going to call it healing with Metatron because that is truly what it is. So for Reiki, if you know nothing about Reiki, let me just give you the basics. The basics of Reiki is that the practitioner or the healer is pulling divine energy down from creator, from the cosmos, down through their chakras into their heart chakra, where they are then having it go out their arms and out their palm chakras. And that is where the energy exits. So it's not using your own energy, it is using the energy of divine. You are merely the vessel to pull it down to earth, to push it out your palms, to allow it to go to whoever you are healing. And it doesn't require that the person be there in front of you. They can be across the world, and you're, as an energy healer, it's going to be just as effective if they are right in front of you as if they are literally on the other side of the planet from you. That's crazy. It's entirely true. So for Reiki, they're pulling the energy down and they're giving it to their client. Um, the the energy of Reiki goes where it is needed the most. It is not energy that is controllable. The practitioner can't force the energy to do certain things. It is truly divine energy, and it goes where it is most needed. So the energy healer can't manipulate it too much. There are certain like sacred energy symbols that they can use to have certain effects, but in general, in it's kind of a generalized healing, is how I will describe it. Um, it is an effective way to balance the chakras. It's an effective way to bring up certain traumas for clearing, to be honest with you, because when I would get when when I got my very first Reiki session ever, one, I had my first visions ever, so it was an absolute turning point in my life because I learned that, whoa, chakras were real and energy healing is real, because this person was in a different city healing me. So it opened my eyes to about 10 different things all at once. So it blew my mind. But also, I was very grouchy. I was very grouchy after my Reiki session. I wanted to be happy and nice and wonderful and like full of the light of divine, but no, because I had a bunch of junk in me that needed to clear, it brought that to the surface. So I was grouchy. So just so you know, so in my opinion, Reiki is a limited form of healing, in my opinion, compared to the type of healing work that Susan and I do. And I'm going to explain that. Um, I do want to be clear though, Reiki absolutely works. Susan and I are both Reiki masters. We're both well aware that it's effective and it's can be life changing. Absolutely, to go to somebody. It was for me. Um, but yeah, but like I said, Reiki's kind of a more of a generalized healing, whereas healing with Metatron is more like getting a custom surgery for your exact energetic needs to meet your highest good, if that makes sense. I kind of said that in a strange way, but it's a very custom approach. So let me give you a list. Let me give you some reasons why the healing with Metatron that Susan and I do at Orange Light Energy, let me tell you why that's different than Reiki. Um, so here are some of the things that we do that a Reiki practitioner, I would be shocked and amazed if they did. If you have demonic entities outside your physical body or demonic attachments, like thick energetic cords that cannot be severed any other way but through a professional, if you have those interfering with your energy, we can see that, we can clear that. Not in a general way, but in a specific way. I can see the cord, I can see where it's attached. I can remove that and see that it's gone. Another thing we can do, we do this for everybody. For every chakra that we are healing and balancing, we are first clearing the trauma out of it. So any trauma that is ready to be cleared, we will physically make sure it is or I guess not physically, I guess energetically. Make sure that it is removed from you before balancing and healing your chakras. Um, Sometimes Metatron has us work on certain chakras that are not in the regular wheelhouse. So normally, seven main chakras in the body, three main chakras outside of the physical body. But oftentimes, Metatron will direct us specifically and say, no, I need you to go to the feet. There are chakras in your feet. I need you to go to the feet. They need to have the trauma cleared from their feet, and they need these to be balanced because they are not able to ground properly. So we'll clear it. Or he'll show us, chakras in the shoulders. These are blocked. We need to clear this. It's full of trauma. It's full of stress. It's full of tension from trauma they have in their heart chakra. It is going over to their shoulder chakras. And so we'll clear those. So he's very specific with what each person needs. It's not a one, we don't have a single approach for everybody. It's really just here we are. We show up, Metatron shows up, and we find out what this person needs. Sometimes during a healing, past lives are brought forward. So I would be super shocked if this ever happened with a Reiki practitioner because you need access to the Akashic records in order to pull up past lives. So sometimes, depending on the need of the person, if you book a healing with us, you might also be told about specific past lives that affected specific chakras with specific traumas. And Metatron will bring those up if those are a major roadblock for you, if those are a major cause of you not being able to move forward or you not being able to heal or you not being able to be balanced, then absolutely he's going to bring those things forward. So that's part of our potentially part of our healing services whenever you book with us. Um, sometimes sometimes there's even a message. Sometimes Metatron has specific messages for that person. Sometimes it's other spirit guides, other archangels, um, but anything that is in your best and highest interest for your maximum healing during a session with us, that is what Metatron will choose to bring forward. So no two healings are the same. Metatron is approaching each healing as a custom experience designed just for that person's needs. Metatron is beside us this entire time. So he is guiding our approach and he is ensuring that the highest needs of the client are being met. So if you are interested or if you feel like you're in need of a healing and you want to try out what healing with Metatron is like, please go to our website. I'm going to put all the details in the description for you. And absolutely, come book a session with us, see what we can do for you. Until next time, everybody. Bye bye.